Ah, yes. You know, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, as well as you ladies. And let me adjust the camera a little bit. You know, it's funny. It is so funny. I did a video a little bit earlier today. Of course, I do lots of videos. It's so funny because I get so much negativity no matter what I do. People were talking about why do I throw the football around? Because I like football. I like throwing football around. I love holding on to the football. I love tapping the football. I love throwing it around and catching it. It's just one of the things I do. And I'm sorry if it bothers you. The funniest thing is there's so many people that come on and they tell me my takes are stupid, I'm an idiot, my voice is terrible, I can't pronounce names, or I'm just flat out wrong. But yet they constantly watch. And I don't understand it. But I guess I should be thankful that you watch for whatever reason. If it's because you think it's a train wreck and I'm going to have a heart attack in front of you, I guess, at least you're watching. That's one thing. Now, I guess the biggest hurdle you have on YouTube is getting people to watch. And since I'm not good looking and I'm not butt naked, I need something to get people to want to watch. So today was a crazy day in the NFL and for the Cowboys. And I'm going to say it's even crazier because here we are, 9 days, 22 hours, and 20 minutes away from kickoff against the Philadelphia Eagles, and we get a shit sandwich dropped on our lap that Fox and YouTube are fighting about a contract. And if they don't get a contract done in the next 3 days, we're going to start missing college football and NFL football and so on. And this is ridiculous. We know what's going to happen. Eventually, they'll get a deal and it'll get passed on to us. Slowly but surely. You know what's kind of funny is I remember years ago going into Best Buy and talking to one of the salesmen, and he said, you should start streaming. He said, because I stream my television stuff and it's cheap. It's, in most cases, most of the content is free. And everybody started doing that to the point of cut the cable so you'll save money, right? You cut the cable, but you ain't saving any money. You're probably paying more than when you had cable TV and you had everything in one place. Now, you turn on the smart TV, is it Netflix? Is it, Hulu? Is it YouTube TV? Is it Peacock? Now you got to go from app to app to app to app. It's ridiculous. And so now, we don't know if Fox games are going to be on Sunday Ticket, something I'm spending $380 a year for, and it's only good for 18 weeks. So if it's not, some of those games are not on YouTube, will I get a refund on those? I'm betting I won't. I'm truly betting that I won't. So there's that. But then we got good news after we got our first round of cuts that Diggs and Tyler Guyton are both practicing. We got the word that Diggs, sorry, it's been a long day, that Diggs was actually cleared physically. Now, whether or not he play this week, he needs to get some practice under his belt to see physically how much stamina he has and so on, and actually going full speed now that he's cleared to see how it sits in. So we don't know if he's going to be ready, but there is 10 days at least. Tyler Guyton, again, another guy who's on the field a little bit sooner than we thought. We got Big Nate who's been holding down the fort, and Tyler Guyton's getting some practice on it. And again, it's going to be, well, you missed most of training camp. Are you going to be ready to go ahead and jump in after an injury without training camp, or do we need to practice some more? So both of those guys should be there by week 2 at the worst. And Then we've got all the stuff that's going on with Terry McLaurin. He got his deal. He's matching A.J. Brown's compensation. And then Trey Henderson, we got an extra $15 million to go for this season, and then he's a free agent after this one. So there's that. And now we're sitting here with Micah Parsons and all the speculation that's going on. Now here's the thing that's funny to me. Here's the reason that ESPN and Fox Sports and things are becoming less and less relevant. You had Adam Schefter, who is supposed to be the insider that knows everything, like he has a crystal ball. And about 8 hours ago, he said, there's no movement on the Trey Henderson situation, there's no trade, there's no deal, this, that, and the other. And literally 2 hours later, the contract comes out. Wait a minute, Adam, didn't you just say 2 hours before there was no movement? And then 2 hours later, the deal's done. If you watch the shows, and I don't watch them live, I don't actually turn on the TV very much. If you watch the show and you listen to a Cowboys section, everything that they're talking about, some of it's 2 days old. And here's the thing is, you and me are all used to getting the news and the wave of everything that happens. You know, Micah Parsons on the couch, sleep there. On the trading table. Boom, it's gone through social media. Everybody's seen it. I've got it on a shirt and everything else. And then it's days later that you get it on ESPN. And you're getting sometimes information that's not anywhere close to being credible from the experts. So the fact that we keep hearing Adam Schefter basically bloviating about, it won't get done and they really don't like each other, all this, that, and the other. Here's the reality. They don't really know. They don't really know. But they'll get this thing done. I know I've said that over and over and over again, but Jerry Jones, well, he's just trying to steal some more thunder and stay relevant in the news because we ain't got winning. So, with that being said, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, all the teams have to be down to the 53-man roster. We have a lot of cuts that have to be made and some more hangnails that need to be found. I didn't realize Phil Maffa hurt his shoulder. Did you know that? He hurt his shoulder in the game Saturday night, and he has to go on IR. Yeah. And this is one of those things that teams are going to do, or will do, because they don't want to lose a player. And if they ended up cutting Phil Maffa, chances are he wouldn't have cleared waivers, and they would have lost him. This way, they don't take up a roster spot for him. He's on IR. They can't use him for the first 4 weeks, but they have him. And if it ends up being that, they hold on to Miles Sanders or Javonte Williams or Jaden Blue, that one of those guys get hurt, well, you've got Phil Maffa. Or if one of those guys ends up being a disappointment, you can cut them and still have Phil Maffa. And he's there, of course, understanding the plays and what you're trying to do and so forth. So there's that. Other than that, I could say I'm tired, as you can tell by me yawning like crazy. And as always, please, 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 let the people you know that you love them. Let them know how much you love them. And I try and do that on a daily basis. I love you guys. And maybe sometime soon, we'll get out of this drama zone and actually get down to playing football. But for now, oh man, body sore. Tired of the drama, tired of the BS, tired of Jerry Jones. Just like Micah. Peace out.